Hi Steve, it's Paul from Bristol. I've got to stop saying Paul from Bristol, but it is Paul from Bristol saying hi to you. Hope you're resting up, mate. Just wanted to touch base and sat outside just enjoying the last bit of the summer sunshine and find myself reminiscing, as I often do, at middle age and remembering some of the great holidays we had. Admittedly, I was often a little bit of a prank monkey, and you certainly did egg me on to do too many things that I shouldn't have really been doing. Obviously, the Vineyard Hotel, where we were surrounded by rather posh people reading Frederick Forsyth and Jackie Collins, and obviously New Money, rather la-di-da. But being in South Africa, I was obsessed with Lethal Weapon 2 because the big bad in that film was Joss Eklund, a British guy who did an amazing South African accent. And you encouraged me to participate in street theatre, which I'm not ashamed of at all. I love my street theatre, and it's nice to have an audience. And so whilst people sunbathed, where their local black help ran around getting them their gin and tonic, they had to listen to a person of a Kingswood upbringing do quotes from a film from 1988, which is not what they paid for. The famous scene where Joss Eklund is trying to worm his way out of being shot by Danny Glover. Diplomatic immunity is just being revoked. And obviously Danny Glover does his little head move, and then bosh, he's won the day. Yes, maybe I was a little bit too working class to be in that place, but what are you going to do? It didn't fare much better in the Grand Hyatt, which you massively egged me on to do. For some, I think it all stemmed from being drunk many years ago at a bus and in Kingswood, going back from town to Kingswood back in the day, and just randomly shouting out Bristol place names in like an aggressive yobbish voice, things like fish ponds, Kingswood. So you encouraged me to do that whilst there was a conference going on with some business types, and they must have been rather successful business types to be convening in the Grand Hyatt Hotel in Hong Kong in some plush suite. Unfortunately for them, that suite had a large open door because of the weather and backed onto the swimming pool where me, you, Adam and Ross were relaxing, and I was doing loads of cannonballs and shouting out the names of places in Bristol. Why am I so proud of these things? Well, as I say, you encouraged me to do them. So yeah, lots of fantastic holiday memories that I find myself thinking about, even from day one. I say day one, I mean day one for holidays for us was 98. That first time, only the second time I'd left England. You'd been all over the world by then. And then obviously the fantastic holiday in 2001, where we were all together, got to meet Sarah, and and that was the real start of the Australian chapter for you, for Sarah, and for me, in the sense that you were clearly going to make that your home, and it's become my second home as well. So yeah, remembering all of those things, whether it's the pool at Donna Street, and seeing the new house for the first time absolutely blew my mind, with Glenn and Steph out there when we were all together. Like me, you, Sarah heading off, Chris obviously, but with Glenn's family as well. Chris always says that was the peak of the visits, and I have to say sometimes sometimes that does feel that way, but then there's been so much, mostly involving me trying to push the envelope of comedy, but only with your encouragement. Anyway, mate, I don't want to wear you out with my boring reminiscence. This isn't an Alan Bennett play, but if it was, I'd tune in. So you look after yourself, kid. And I shall touch base with more reminiscence in episode 2. Love you, man.